Wow.
Hello. Oh dear.
It's not like that! You've got to be kidding me!
It's okay. I know. You can call me Kira Murashita. My talent is... well... how should I put this? I'm the ultimate con artist.
Huh?
Wow.
That's the truth.
Huh?
Makes sense. Wow.
But...
That's the truth.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. Can't keep any secrets.
I wonder...
No evidence.
Hmm.
cruel. Someone had to teach them a lesson.
No kidding.
Don't thank me.
What do you mean?
It's okay.
Uh?
Don't worry. Can't keep any secrets.
Hey!
Oh, man.
Come on! Super cute! We'll have lots of fun! By the way, I'm Chiemi Hattori, and I'm the ultimate fashion designer! Hey!
All right.
Uh?
Super cute! Uh... What? Don't think! Super cute! You guys are the fast?
I wonder.
Boo.
Wow.
It's party time! Come on! Boo.
Yup.
Wait!
Oh.
Come on!
Yup.
Wow.
You've got to be kidding me! Oh, man.
Shut your mouth. Stop bothering me.
Oh, man.
Yumeo Arakawa, ultimate forensic pathologist. Now leave me alone. Stop bothering me.
Uh,
Shut your mouth. You don't know what you're talking about. It's unfortunate.
I'm sorry.
It's unfortunate. Whatever.
I don't mean to be rude, but you sound a bit ungrateful. An award like this is so rare, some people would legitimately kill for one. Besides, you could have just rejected it if you didn't want one. It's happened once before. I don't remember that guy's name or the talent he was awarded.
huh?
It's none of your business, so don't pry into it.
Look, I'm just saying, it's not cool of you to complain about having a talent when you could have easily—
Enough already! God, I can't believe you're related to Shion. You're nothing like her.
Why are you bringing my sister into this? What does she have to do with anything?
Because you're a worthless piece of trash compared to her. You're useless, annoying, and you never shut up. While Shion surpasses you in everything you do!
What is wrong with you? Why are you being so aggressive when you don't even know a goddamn thing about me?
What's with all the shouting? Oh my!
I'll be fine.
Is that so?
Whatever.
Huh?
I'm done.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine.
That's weird.
It's strange.
Sure.
La 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 la.
I wonder.
La 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 la.
Could it be?
Wow.
That's awesome! Please! Uh?
Ah.
So, let's start this introduction over again. I'm Cho Yoshida, the ultimate J-pop idol.
Uh? Well...
I'm sorry. I appreciate it.
Oh.
I got this.
That's awesome!
So annoying.
Oh dear.
No kidding.
I appreciate it.
Of course!
Actually,
I got this.
Well... Yup. It's not like that.
Attention everyone. All Ultimate awardees, please make your way to the auditorium. Further information will follow there. Thank you.
huh?